All right. We'll be opening up our next meeting, Orange County Funding Corporation. I have to remember to stop saying capital. I apologize. There was a previous company or organization called Orange County Capital Funding Corporation. So Orange County Funding Corporation meeting on Wednesday, January 19th, 2022. It's right on this.
There we go. We got this.
I'd like to open that up. All four members are present still. So check, roll call. Good. Bill, go ahead. Approval of minutes?
Yes. Yep. Approval of minutes, or we shared minutes from the December 15th meeting. Any questions, additions, deletions, corrections?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Financial reports.
Yes, and I want to thank Shannon Manisi from RBC staying on. Perhaps we could figure out a solution going forward where she could present both financials. I don't know, rather have her hang on. It's a little tricky. It is, but I do appreciate her hanging on. Shannon, if you're...
We'll do at the end of one and the beginning of the other, so maybe she can come out and we can call her 10 minutes or so.
I like that idea. Okay, we'll discuss. Yeah. So Shannon, if you're prepared and comfortable, if you'd present the December 21 financials for OCFC, please.
We're on page 4 for board members.
Sharing our screen.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So for the month of December, there were $19,006 in loan repayments, $425 of interest on those, and $64 of interest from the banking. Year to date, you are at $128,576. Now you had budgeted 213, so I don't know where the variances come from. Again, since I wasn't really involved in the process, but you are 85,000 under where you budgeted for revenues. But the good thing is that you only spent $9,404 in insurance for December, and overall $40,646 of expenses for the year, which gave you a profit of $87,930, which is better than what your budgeted net income would have been with only $22,400. So you are 65,000 to the plus based on actual and budget.
Great. With that, on page 4 for income and expenses, any questions, concerns by board members? If not, I'd like to entertain a motion to accept. I'll make that motion. Take a second.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Dean. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. 4 ayes. No abstentions, no. All right, next page, page 5.
Now, Shannon, just like on OCIDA, I'm not sure if you have this in front of you, but this is just our bank account, certificates, CDs, money markets. I can just share this quickly.
I have it if you want me to share it. Okay, yep. Just give me 1 second and I'll share it again. So for the funding corp, you have $301,000 in your checking account and you have $1.3 million in your money market, for a total of $1.6 million, $25,847.
Great. Any questions about page 5 on our accounts?
And I'll just add that I did the simple math of adding our assets essentially from OCIDA and OCFC, and we're up to a total of $11.5 million, really, what we're at. So back to a healthy state from the way it was depleted.
A manageable state, yes.
Correct.
So with that, I'll entertain a motion to accept the financials as presented on page 5. All those in favor say aye.
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 Maybe people seconded. Yeah. All right. And then payments to be made. Page 6, Bill. This is you, right? Or no? This is still.
No. I think we're done with Shannon.
Okay.
I think she's presented everything. I just want to thank her again and look forward to seeing her in the subsequent months.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you. And if there's something in particular that you as a board would like to see monthly, just email Bill, or Bill can give you my contact information and you can email me directly and we can work on getting that information for you guys on a monthly basis.
Great, thank you.
Perfect.
All right,
Thank you,
thank
Shannon.
you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too. Okay, next, payables, and there's two for this month. This is the other side of the William H. Smith, the professional liability. And this was, I believe this is 12,000 last year, again, because of the change in personnel numbers and everything we could possibly go through. This is a lower amount, but it is the 9,400 for it is a lot.
It's a lot for a sub-organization or a sub-corporation that only has certain things that it can do. Maybe there's more liability or there's more exposure.
Yeah, I really am not capable of giving you all the terms, but
it feels like we're doing something that we're not supposed to. Not that we're not supposed to. That is over and above what we're supposed to.
And we tried to as staff. We tried to drill down into that, and we weren't getting anywhere, frankly. So I may ask William H. Smith to give us more detail and perhaps present as needed. But they did. They told us they shopped around as well, and this is what they came back with.
Just not understanding what our liabilities are here, when the funding corporation can only do certain things.
Yeah, it did have to do with bond financing. It was part of it apparently. So we were told. All right. So that's that piece, and the other is UHY Advisors. Just as I said for OCIDA, they had not billed us until now for July to December, and that includes their transition work and preparation for the audit.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? The UHY invoice doesn't appear on page 4 as an expense in December. I have no idea why.
We lost Shannon too.
I'm just saying, and poor Shannon, I'm guessing it's just inherited the spreadsheet from someone else. But so I'm just pointing it out. Somehow one didn't connect, I think. Because I think on page...
We got 9404.
Yeah.
That's the insurance. She's right, but now...
You don't have the 357680.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, and it's no big deal, but
it's a great catch.
You know, I don't know. They should tie.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if they separated the bill. This might just be the portion of the bill that was, we only have the one invoice because it was presented in full, but you said part of it's on OCFC when we did the IDA listing. So it might only be on one bill, and you might have, I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
I don't believe so, but I'm going to double check that. That's a good catch.
Let's double check it, but either way, it's got to get paid. So.
Yep.
I entertain a motion to accept the bills as presented. So moved. Thank you, Paul. I'll second. All those in favor say aye. 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 4 ayes. Holy shit. No exceptions. All right, Bill. How are we doing with this resiliency loan?
Yeah, we're still plugging along there. 62% of the loans are paid in full. No, I'm sorry. We've received 62% of the total reimbursement that's expected. 14 is paid in full, 35 partial, 30 of those 35 are completely current. We only have 2 that have no payments to date. And we've been researching those. One appears to be out of business now. But still plugging along there. Again, 62% paid to date with 14 paid in full.
One question I would ask that you and our financial people work with and JGS, if you remember last audit, we had to write off bad debt.
Yes, sir.
It would actually be a calculation considering these 2 not paying. We may have already done enough. I don't know if we need to do more, but it's something that we would look for you and them to make a recommendation to the board on how much of the bad debt we would, I'll say, write off. I don't know if that's the right term, but we would account for it properly.
We've actually had some dialogue with UHY back and forth about that, and it hasn't been settled yet, so we will. I'll come back and I'll circle back on that.
Thank you. And there's nothing to really accept or deny on that. It's just a quick update. Any other open lines of business for the funding corporation? Okay. Without any other further business, motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Board members, stay tuned. We're probably going to have a committee meeting. I'm not sure which one, but we'll make sure it's a specific one. And we'll have that between now and our next meeting. We'll also stay tuned and hear from the county legislature on their potential appointees and make sure that they have all their proper documentation done before the next meeting so they can actually join us and do so. that all has to be done properly, just like we did. With that, thank you so much. Everyone have a great night.
Great tonight.
Thank you. Same to you.